guys, it's your friendly neighborhood yawning cat, and I am here with my favorite mod, and that is the MC Command Center. Now, I have used other mods. I've tried other like sort of experimental or like alternative mods, and they're entertaining, but I feel like MC Command Center is the sort of mod that gives you a really good sense of storytelling and what an open story kind of world would look like. If everybody had story progression, if everybody had their own little story to tell, MC Command Center is the one who provides us with that ability. MC Command Center has 3 different platforms that it works on. So I will show you what it does with the mailbox first. So if you press on the Sims that you are in the household of mailbox, you will get the get mail and MC cheats thingamajig. Now, I am here not to tell you how to install the mod. There are many videos made before, and if you know how to download custom content, you know how to download MC Command Center, and let's share the views with other YouTubers that have done this video before. But what I want to do is to get into the nitty-gritty detail of the MC Command Center, which is what I wish I would have had when I started using it, because it does have sort of different functions and different settings than you can come up with. So MC Cheats, if you press it from the mailbox, you can summon a sim, which is any sim from the town. You can unhide hidden households, so I'm pretty sure it's all the households that you would have in your household management that aren't in the world. It would just sort of plop them right down into the town or into the world. You can humanize all aliens. So these kinds of settings are kind of global, really. If you go into the mailbox, you can humanize all aliens, humanize all vampires. You have deletion cheats. So you could delete all aliens if you wanted to. You could delete all vampires. I know that there are some people that really dislike the fact that you can disable vampires with the vampire pack, which is what you used to be able to do in The Sims 3. So you can delete all vampires, delete all homeless Sims, delete unplayed Sims. So any kind of household that you haven't played at all, you will be able to delete. You can delete all Sims, which I'm not sure if it deletes your sim as well. I haven't ever used this button. If you are feeling self-destructive, you are free to do that. I haven't ever deleted all sims, and I won't try it because this is one of my build saves, and it just takes too long to set up. Okay, so we've got delete homeless ghosts. I guess that can be a thing, so you can delete them. You can delete all ghosts, and then you can delete by age. But what you need to know, guys, is that when you delete a sim by an age group, they're just going to disappear. I'm not saying that they will die and you will have like, so for example, imagine that you have, and I have actually went through this myself. So I wanted to delete all elders because I have a not so berry challenge household going on, and there were just so many old people in the town because I wanted to enable aging in the entire world as well, so that it would be more generational and more realistic, So I deleted all the elders, but the thing is, I also deleted all the ghosts. And so what that did to my yellow generation sim, it deleted her elder father, and she no longer had him in her family tree. So he just got deleted. Like all the data that he has, all the data that makes him a sim got erased, so there was no longer any trace of her ever having a father. So she started off with as the yellow generation, just as if she had appeared in the Sims game, which is what we usually get in the Sims game. She had no connections, no history, no anything. I also deleted all the ghosts, which deleted her grandparents' Yeah, because the yellow generation is the third one. So it deleted her grandparents, which was the mint generation, and they disappeared from her family tree as well. So if you delete somebody, if you delete all vampires or whatever, it's not going to create them as ghosts in your relationship bar, which is over here, if you can see it. So it's not going to delete them, like kill them off and show them off as ghosts. If you delete them, they are gone and you no longer have any sort of connection to them. So be very afraid of using global settings like this if you've got family members that are, for example, elders, because if you delete all elders, it is going to delete your relationship to your grandfather, or maybe it's going to be, your mother in the game or whatever. So be very cautious with this. So basically, this is very self-explanatory. You can delete all these different groups. Maybe with the MC Command Center, you've got too many people having babies all the freaking time. And all of your babies have grown up to be toddlers, so you are safe. So you press delete all babies, and then everybody who's from toddler and up stay alive and are still in your relationship bar and everything, but all the babies are gone, and it's not like they got taken away from the Sims. It's as if the Sims never had babies in the first place. So you could do that. There's also delete by gender. So I guess, if you are, a patriarch and all you want to do is have males dominating all the world, and you want to selectively place your own kind of females in the game afterwards, you could delete all the females, just have males, and then recreate the world in your image. Or if you a woman who doesn't want to see any more masculine shenanigans and their BS, and you're like, you know what, women can do things better anyway. I'm just throwing some shade, yo. Well, I mean, if you would like to get rid of all the males, you can do that. So that's kind of it for the deletion cheats. Then you have active household cheats, so you could fill the needs, which is what you can do with testing cheats on. You can easily just shift click on the sim or the mailbox and fill their needs. Or if you have MC Command Center, you could just have this button right here, and you wouldn't have to enter any kinds of cheats over here. You could just, in a press of a button, fill all the needs of your household. And you can flag skill rate change. Flags all Sims in the active household, so they will learn skills slower or faster depending on the skill difficulty adjustment setting. So there you go. So you could, it's basically a flag. If you know how it works, it's so like every mod is, algorithms and calculations, and flag is something that brings attention to the algorithm, and it says, hey, you have to do something very specific right over here where the little flag is. So if you have your, skill difficulty set with the MC Command Center that you gain skills normally, you could afterwards set that the flag for your sim would be that he or she would gain skills faster or slower, whatever you would like. Anyway, I don't particularly use active household cheats. I like getting skills up at a normal rate, but there are some people that find skills to be, the kind of thing that just sort of annoys you, and you have to like freaking work out for a whole day to gain a new fitness level sometimes. If you're not an active sim and you're not energized and stuff, then it's even more difficult. And so active household cheats and skill building cheats, which we will get to a little bit later with the computer as well, you could speed up the process and make your game all about the plot and not at all about the skill building. So cooking would just come naturally to your sim, and he would just level up, really quickly, get to level 10 in a couple of weeks, which is what you could possibly do in real life. You don't have to cook for a year until you finally can make a cake or something. So you could do that. You can run Relationship Cleaner, which clean relationships in the world based on the settings from MC Cleaner for cleaning relationships. This is, once again, I think that the active household cheats and the run relationship cleaner, these two things are more closely related to the settings that you can create on the computer. So think about it as this. The mailbox is global things that you can do in the world. Like, you can delete a group of, like, all of the worlds would get rid of all the vampires that have spawned, right? You can do global things in the mailbox, with, the exception of one thing that you can do for your household. You can, for example, set all walk styles. So you can make so that every single person in the world walks with their nose up in the air with the snooty walk, if you would like to. You can dress or clean all sims. So I will show you later. There are things that you can set when you click on the sim. So there are three, like I said, there are three platforms of settings. There's the mailbox, the computer, and the sim. So you could choose items of clothing, blacklist them, and then if you choose to, all the items on the blacklist will get deleted all over the world. So for example, my sim is wearing this white sweater, right? And I just decided that nobody should wear this white sweater ever again, and I would just blacklist that item and then delete it, and then nobody in the entire sim world would ever wear that sweater because it would be blacklisted and it would be cleaned out of their outfits. I'm not sure they always get replacements for items. I'm pretty sure they just walk half naked then, but you could just, delete all, you could just delete all homeless sims or all unplayed sims, and then after some time, the algorithm of the game itself would just repopulate the world with dressed people, So it's whatever you want to do basically with the world, and you also can change all outfits. So that's what I wanted to tell you. The mailbox is very, very global settings. And that's about it for the first part of the MC Command Center review. So this has been part 1, the mailbox. And we are going to have part 2 and part 3 coming on my channel. So if you liked this review, click the like button down below. If you have any sort of questions about what we talked about in this episode, or if you've got any experiences with the MC Command Center, then be sure to comment down below. And if you're watching this and you found this helpful and you'd like to be the member of the fam, then subscribe to my channel, because we have fun here and we don't only play around with Sims, we build, we renovate, and we talk about mods. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!